Well, hello everyone, Texie88 here, and welcome to another review. And now, after having a look at the Spectrum port, now I'm taking a look at the Amstrad CPC version of 720 degrees. Like its Spectrum counterpart, it was published by US Gold and programmed by Tiertex. Mind you, the Spectrum version was programmed by Tiertex as well, so which is something I failed to acknowledge in that particular review, at least in the footage itself. Now let's hope that this version plays as well as that version did. Now this is one of the few CPC games that doesn't allow you to use keyboard controls, as far as I know. It didn't come up with a menu saying with the keyboard or the joystick or whatever like the Spectrum version did. Welcome to Skate City. Now you actually just to kick. You actually just press the direction of the on the joystick in which you want to go, and you'll go. Well, there are two problems I can already tell with this. One is that it's a bit of a specky port, which isn't ideal. It's also, like so many others of its ilk, slower than the real Spectrum version. And the other is, I don't like the way they've done the controls in this. I mean, I really like the way they did the controls in the Spectrum version, where you had just rotated clockwise or anti-clockwise but in this version, I'm trying to hurry to the part. You try hurrying when it's this slow. Oh, great. I got killed by a skull and crossbones. As you do. Strange thing for the killer wasps to turn into, but so you got people on Muscle Beach and things there by the looks of things. Right, ramp park. What the hell was that? Yeah, as I was saying, the controls in the Spectrum version work really well because you use rotate clockwise and anti-clockwise, and use the kick button. But in this, you actually just press the direction on the joystick in which you're going in. The problem is they've done it exactly. So because of the isometric view, quite often they just fix a specific diagonal-looking direction for up and base it around that, but that doesn't do this. To do what seems to be up towards the top right corner, you actually have to press up and right on the stick, which is actually quite awkward. And even doing the tricks that you need to do in order to gain ticket and points, which you get in turn mean tickets, is actually quite fiddly. Why? Oh, God. Let's try another park. I cannot get over how slow this is. Oh, great. Now I've got to have buzzing friends chasing after me. And I'll probably get killed by another skull and crossbones. And I don't know where the other parks are because this doesn't seem to be the same map as the Spectrum version, even though its visuals are clearly. Oh, there's one. No. Oh, I don't like these controls. I much prefer the rotational aspect. Thank God I just made it there. Right, let's see. I dread to think. That's nice. The actual. Well, this seems to be slightly easier than the. Oh, what? Did I inadvertently miss one or something? I thought I got through them all. That's one of the few. Oh, yeah, I see. The parks actually close as you do them. That didn't happen in the Spectrum version. But God, it's so slow. dear. I really don't like the way they've done the controls in this. Oh God. And I wouldn't say this. Please tell me I'm near a park. Yes. Downhill park. No! Oh, you son of a bitch! What? I got instantly down again just for respawning. Oh God. I definitely prefer the Spectrum version to this. It just controls better and is faster. This is clear. Even though it's got additional colour, it's still very much got Spectrum port written all over it. Oh God. I mean, look how slow this is. Oh God. Right, last. Right, I've got no more tickets left now, so. Oh God. I think this is the only. Hey, finally got a gold medal. Oh, I nearly managed to get another ticket. If it's anything like the Spectrum version, I just need to get another 950 more points, because every score that ends with 5,000 gives you an extra ticket, and you can't get into a skate park without tickets. So that's actually quite important. God, look how slow this is. Oh God, how can they just turn around suddenly like that? Right, I bought myself another skateboard. Well, since I'm right next to this. Oh no, I can't. I haven't got. Oh, sod off! Where am I meant to do this? Oh God! I mean, why do they have killer wasps in a game like this anyway? And you actually have to do rotational movements with the joystick in order to rotate in this, which isn't very easy. I'll tell you that. It was. Oh God! Well, now I've got a ticket. I may as well go in here. Ah, the jump park. This is the one I'm. What? Bull crap! That is absolute tosh. What? I changed direction. I did exactly like I did on the other controls. What? I hit that. That is bull crap. I hit that circle that time and it didn't register. Oh, how am I meant to do this? Oh, go home. Where are all the jumps in this part of them? I mean, in the Spectrum version, there are actually bits in which you. Oh, cock off! In which you actually manage to get yourself a. Oh God! I've got no chance of getting another. Oh, that is bullcrap! It spawned me. It spawned the wasps right next to me. That is so cheap. It should do it in the corner, like in the Spectrum version, to actually give you a fighting chance of getting to a park before they get you. Not spawn right next to you, so you've got Buckley's chance of avoiding them. Well, I'm just pressing the M button to turn off the music so I don't have to talk over it for my final verdict. So that's 720 degrees for the Amstrad CPC. And I'm not that impressed with it. Even though they've made some changes, it's got Spectrum port written all over it. And the fact that they've added colours to the sprites isn't fooling anyone, least of all me. Especially that I've only just yesterday reviewed the Spectrum version. And the changes that have been made to this version are not necessarily for the better. Graphics, Spectrum port with colour added, enough said. But then it is Tiertex, so I can't exactly say I'm massively surprised that they took the shortcut. It's just a shame because the Spectrum version 720 degrees is one of the few times that Tiertex didn't come up with a duffer. But this one, whole different kettle of fish. Scrolling's reasonably smooth, but then it does have a pretty small playing area. Mind you, so did the Spectrum version, so I can't really quibble about that. And it's not so small that you don't get enough time to react. Sound, it's about as good as it was going to get on the Amstrad CPC, but I just can't help feeling they could have chosen a better sound for the Wasps, because it just soft white noise didn't really do it for me. Gameplay. Well, it's kind of a shame that they went with the approach that you have to press a specific direction to go in that direction rather than sticking with the rotational aspect used in the Spectrum version. I personally think the latter worked so much better for a game like this, especially with the isometric viewpoint. Because as I said, it's not like a lot of isometric games where what looks like a diagonal when you're looking at the screen is actually an orthogonal direction, such as up, down, left, right. Here, in order to head to the top right of the screen, you have to actually press up and right on the joystick, or down and left if you wanted to go to the bottom, towards the bottom left corner. That doesn't work so well in this, especially as to actually do tricks. You have to actually rotate the stick, which is actually quite fiddly and doesn't work as well as you might think, especially at the reduced speed compared to the Spectrum version, upon which it's loosely based. I know they may have made some changes to it, and the overall skate arena itself, not counting the parks, is a bit different. I mean, I didn't see any chances to look at the map, for instance. There you can run over map icons in the Spectrum version, and there are also those jumps and towards scattered around the main skating arena. All of those seem to have completely vanished in this. So it's not a total Spectrum port, but the overall visual style is very Spectrum-esque. But I just found those controls really iffy, and as a result, it greatly reduced playability. Music on the intro screen is pretty good though, but that's not enough to save this, and especially as the overall pace of the game is so slow. So yeah, I think I'm going to give 720 degrees for the Amstrad CPC. Five out of 10. It being a Spectrum port and some changes that made it less playable than that version, not to mention quite a bit slower and therefore not as exciting. It just adversely impacted against my enjoyment of the game. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Catch you on another video soon. Texie88 out.